Welcome back to Island Life Live. Supporting the film industry in Hawaii is a passion for both of us, Devin and I.
Definitely.
So we are so excited to share that a movie made in Hawaii is receiving a global distribution deal and premieres tomorrow in the U.S. To tell us more about it,
Our guests, we have Fairai Richmond, co-director, and Bryan Spicer, executive producer of Decade of the Dead.
dun dun dun. And we're looking over there, Dev.
Oh, sorry. It's one of those days, I'm like, where are we?
Where's the camera? Decade of the Dead was made in Hawaii with 95% of the cast and crew being Hawaii locals. And we're going to talk story with this guy.
Can you call me Grinner for the rest of the interview?
Grinner, is that it?
This is the bad guy's mask in the movie. His name is Grinner.
I love it, brother. Thank you so much for bringing the props. This is realism. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you so much. All of these props were made by our wonderful production designer, Keone Maimori from JHM Productions. And he actually, the funny thing is he actually had made a bunch of this stuff before. And when Bryan asked me if I would do the movie, which I actually said, obviously said, hell yes, I will do the movie. I was like, oh my gosh, I have a friend who has all these amazing props, and I brought him into the studio. And Bryan was like, how the heck did you guys make all these props so fast? So very grateful for him. And yeah, this has been a long time labor of love, and we made a movie, and it got sold, and it goes out everywhere tomorrow.
That is super exciting, brother. Now, before I get into the premise of it, I just want to talk a little bit about how this one project gave so much support to our Hawaii film industry. Now, I know we mentioned about the 95% of the cast and crew being Hawaii locals. How important was that for you and for Bryan?
Super important. I know Bryan had this initiative to bring more projects here to the islands and to put more people to work. And as we know, the film industry can be very unstable at times. And I really owe all my gratitude to Bryan Spicer, who kind of spearheaded this project for Hawaii. And started the careers of many, many people that are now working on today. They're working on Moana, they're working on all these new movies that are coming out, and I'll let Bryan talk more about that.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to jumpstart the film industry here a little bit from the ground up, from production assistants to young directors. And I have a production company that I got a few years ago, and we're able to put together films and budgets and be able to, this was our first film we put together, and Fairai did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Bryan, can I ask, as being as an executive producer, I don't think that our viewers or a lot of people understand just how many people work on a movie of this magnitude. How many people, what was the number of your crew and your staff?
Our crew? On this, on most crews, it's hundreds of people. I think we had maybe 80 or 90 people that worked on the whole production.
So this was a tight group, yeah?
Yeah, and then of course we had a bunch of extras, which put that number over 100. Yeah. And like we said, the film industry it's a crazy business, and nobody just offers you a gig like this. You know what I mean? And so I just got to say that again to Bryan. He gave me a shot, and I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this project, and my heart and soul into it, and we made a great movie, and it's a lot of fun, and it's very epic, and we really wanted to show the people of Hawaii and other filmmakers out there, young filmmakers that are trying to do this thing, that you can make commercially viable films, and you can get them sold, and you can make your money back, and we can continue to sustain ourselves here in Hawaii with film production, because as we know, with the strikes and with shows getting canceled left and right, it's really on us as filmmakers and creators to really generate our own art, and we wanted to prove it. And today, yesterday I went on Apple TV, and it's there on Apple TV,
nice.
and we got it there.
I love it. All right, I know we don't really have too much time to get into it, but just real quick synopsis on what Decade of the Dead is. Decade
of the Dead is about 3 bounty hunters in 10 years after the zombie apocalypse, and they land on this island that is inhabited and overrun with zombies. and some very crazy twists and turns happen in their being there, and this action adventure horror film ensues, and it's a quick 90 what is it 80-90 minutes, and it's a quick big loads of fun, and everybody can watch it. It's not like a grotesque gory movie that even like teenagers can watch it.
But
you know what I mean?
It's fun, and it's Hawaii.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for Thanksgiving. So get the whole family Thanksgiving. You're eating
Beyonce.
turkey
Watch
and ham
zombies.
while people are eating live human flesh.
Got it. Oh no. Fairai Richmond and Bryan Spicer with Decade of the Dead. Make sure you're looking for it. Worldwide distribution.
Mahalo.
We're going to be right back right here on Island Life Live.
Cheese.